Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of our midweek videos, which we hope will help you to engage further with the message that we share with you on Sundays. Now, last Sunday I shared about Saul and his miraculous conversion to following Christ from a life of zealous persecution. Now, there can be no doubt that Saul's conversion is a huge turning point in the life of the early Christian church. And even though our own conversion to following Jesus won't have such an effect historically as his, it's still a wondrous event when someone makes that commitment to following Christ. To compare and contrast Saul coming to Christ with our own calling is an effective way to examine our own conversion and the miracle of God's grace on our lives. We have some questions for you to look at and to study in your own time. Even though we cannot meet in person in our midweek groups at the moment, you might be able to chat with your prayer partners on the phone or via WhatsApp video. So the first question is, how different are we from before we became a Christian to how we are now? It might be sometimes you feel the answer is that it's not different enough, especially if you're feeling you're having a bad day. The second question is, can you remember the moment you committed your life to Christ? Well, for me, it was the Sunday, the 25th of July, 1993, and for some, it's a whole lifetime ago. And to look back at what's happened to me since then can be like looking at the workings of a roller coaster. The next question is, how does your conversion compare and contrast with that of Saul? I'm pretty certain I wasn't breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples, is it? In the way that Saul was described as doing at the start of Acts chapter 9. But for some people, it may seem a tremendous change. And the last question is, how would you like to grow as a person who communicates the gospel to those who are antagonistic to it? Well, again, I can't answer that question for anyone else. But for me, I have a list of people.
Your name will also go on the list. What is it?
Don't tell him, Pike.
Pike.
No, not that type of list. Who I find sharing the gospel a challenge. And I'm sure there are people in your lives too who you would wish to be better equipped to sharing with. Now, our study book that we're using for this series on Acts has this advice, which is to pray continually for someone that you would consider being an unlikely convert, and to ask God to grow your faith and to do a work of redemption in this life. Ask him to prepare you for being involved in this person's life. So I hope you have a good rest of the week. I'm pleased to say that Dan Marian from our sister church in San Petru in Romania has very kindly sent us his video message for next Sunday, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it, and I promise you it's a really good talk. So we will upload that for you to enjoy on Sunday morning on Facebook and on YouTube, and it will also be on the website as well. So speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.